So, you know, we've been running around doing trips, you know, places like Dolly Sods, getting our NCT miles, doing dehydrating videos, gear videos. And while you haven't seen it, we still have been testing our Rocket Pure. They were nice enough to send us a package with all their different formulations. And we use them almost consistently. Right now we're working with the, just show you here. This is the grapefruit with peppermint oils. I'm putting it on my wife's feet here. The first thing I want to say about this formula is it's not as hard. Like the tensile of it, it's not, I don't know how to put it, it's closer to Vaseline. It's not so hard like a hard balm like the tea tree is. Now, that's good in some ways and bad in others. And for those of you that don't know, the grapefruit, or any kind of citrus really, is an antibacterial, which means that if you've got fungus, which if you're a hiker, you probably do on your feet, they will help with that. Now this has a very odd property. And when I explain it, I'm going to compare it to a chemical version of it. But you have to understand that it's a much calmer effect. You have to sit back and really kind of feel it. Because when things in nature work, man tries to chemically remake it stronger. So what this does is this is like a natural version of icy hot. In other words, I'm rubbing it into her feet here, okay? And as I'm rubbing it, it's getting warm. It's warming up her feet. That's the hot. When you stop rubbing it though, it cools back down. Now it doesn't feel like icy hot. Icy hot is very intense. This is much more natural and mellow. It's not such a change. But what this is excellent for is that day you hit home. That day after you've been going massive miles and your feet are just banged up and you're just sore and you don't even want to walk on them. You put this on, it helps with recovery. I would definitely think that this style, this formulation with the grapefruit and peppermint oils, which it smells awesome, and peppermint oil actually does kind of keep bugs away somewhat, or we'd be getting chewed up right now. This formulation, I would probably say that unless you're like a thru hiker, I would buy this and keep this as my home one. That way you don't have to dig it out of your pack when you get home. Just grab this can and basically keep it in your bathroom or up next to the couch, because this one is excellent to use on recovery. When we're home, our feet are swelling up, they're just sore, they've been beat after a long trip. We came home from Dolly Sods and I just smather that all over, just slather it all over my feet and her feet, just to recover, because all them sharp rocks poking through our shoes, hitting our feet, I mean, it just destroyed us. So different formulas I'm finding out do different things. I know I've been promising I'd get to all these, but it takes time to fully test them out. And when you're testing it and you want to be honest to your word, I've got to be able to explain to you the differences between these formulas and what they do and what they feel like. So you can't do that by just using it once or twice. And this stuff goes a long way compared to our other one. Like I said, it's thinner, but it really does go a long way, because I don't think we've even used like a third of this can. So realistically, we haven't used that much. But once again, this one is the grapefruit with peppermint oil, and it really does help with recovery. To me, it's a natural version of icy hot. Some people may be like, I don't feel it because it's not strong enough. But trust me, you start rubbing those feet and they'll get warm quick. Because my wife's sitting here going, it's getting hot, stop rubbing it. All right, so until next time, I'm Tony and we'll see you.